$115. Someone in my community just cashed out $115. Now let's do the calculation. Let us assume right now that $1 is actually 1,450,000. That means this person has almost 1,150,000 naira just made over 1 week of investing in stocks the right way. So today I'm going to talk to us about one stock that can change life if you buy early. If you buy early, because one of the things people don't know is that when you have a knowledge about a stock, another thing is to monitor the stock to know the best time to buy. There's always a first best time, and then there's always a second best time. There are stocks that will give you almost 5 different opportunities to buy. So the question is, are you aware that these stocks are doing these magics? So today we're going to talk about one stock that can change lives, and this is for early buyers. And if you've ever bought any stock I've recommended and you have made money, please don't forget to put it in the comments and tell me about it. So I see people who just keep saying, is this impossible? It is very possible. And there are some people who actually want to make this money overnight. I beg shift, Joe. The truth is, sometimes life can humble you. Everybody wants to blow today, the next morning, but nobody wants to plant money seeds. See, money seeds will always grow for you. Money seed, when you plant the right way, you can keep plucking. It's like when you plant a mango tree, you give that mango tree time to germinate, to grow, to mature, and then yield fruits. When those fruits will start ripening, you're going to keep plucking from that same tree. So you will pluck the first round, another season will come, it will yield again. That's what happens when you plant a good, solid stock seed. So I'm saying this because this is one of the things that we don't understand about money. It's not just about the money, it's also about discipline, it's about consistency, and it's about patience. So the people that you see that are starting today will quietly become lucky ones tomorrow. Let me repeat it. The people that are quietly joining the community now and taking the lessons and keying in into the stocks that I'm recommending for them will become the lucky ones tomorrow. So don't think something different is going to happen. Something has happened already. So don't regret investing early. Most times people are stuck. The next 1 month, we are still feeling bad because I mentioned that there are some stocks that made us money the last 30 days, the last 1 week. As you're still talking and trying to make up your mind, another stock that is going to make money has already been talked about in the community. So type it in the comment section and tell me, are you ready to make some money? Are you ready to make some money? If your answer is yes, then welcome to the community and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to talk about something interesting. But first of all, like this video, please watch to the end, drop a comment, subscribe if this is your first time. My name is Julia, and on my channel, I teach you how to make money leveraging the stock market, because you can't make all the money, but your money can make much more money for you, better than you. Because there are days I wake up, I'm not in a good mood. There are days I don't even teach in my community. There were 2 straight days I didn't do anything. I was down, but our stocks were growing. Money does not understand sickness and all of those things. Once you send it to work, it will work for you. The question is, are you sending yours to work for you? And it doesn't matter how much. I want you to know that even with $20, if you invest in the right stock, there is a particular stock we bought at $9.70. That stock ran to $16. $16. So imagine that is like 80% moves. So even if you had put in $20, you would have made almost $20. Can you see that? So stop limiting yourself that what you have is small. Just understand that, okay, I think it's high time I do the right thing and I want to learn. Come on in and learn. So, of course, these are some of the portfolio picks. Our stocks keep growing and we are in profit. I want you to join the community. If you can, join the community. Those that have joined, that have been following the recommendations, following the classes, they are enjoying it. In fact, one of these days, I'm going to bring some information just to give you feedback of what people are saying about the community so far. They are really saying it was really worth their money. In fact, they are getting more than they expected, and that gives me so much joy. So the US stock market is doing something interesting right now. You know, the AI and the tech stocks are really driving. If you see open AI, so many information flying in and out, and the partnerships I'm seeing are crazy. Is either Nvidia partnering or OpenAI partnering, and all these partnerships are making things easy. AI has come to stay. So no matter how you look at it, AI has come to stay. So I'm just going to mention some of the things that we're going to experience in between today, tomorrow, and the next couple of days. So we're going to see a test resistance and retest, meaning a stock may just be around $20 and the stock will run to like $25. And then that new resistance point, it will come down to 20 to retest that part. Another opportunity for those that missed it the first round. So you can now join in. Then we're going to have bull trap. We're going to see stocks that are going to jump up so much, and you will think, oh, it's going to go more, higher more. And then the stock will turn and drop. So when these kind of things happen, people call it volatility, the fact it goes up and down and you can't control it. But the truth is, in all those moves of up and down, we are spotting opportunities where we can go in. And that is why today alone I've dropped stocks that are life-changing to my VIPs. They have at least 5 to 6 stocks that they can leverage on. Some of them are going to make us 50%, some are going to make us 100%. And all you need to do is to get them get the stocks right, buy at the right time, look at your plan, and then rest, and your profits will come. So for today, write some notes because I'm going to show you some things that has worked for us, and then we'll see the stock I'm talking about. I've discussed this stock before, and I'm still going to talk about it again because it is still going to print money for us. So let's get into the chart. But if you want to join the community, consider using the links in the description. Click and join. You get the knowledge, you get beyond just investing, you get to learn how to save, you get to learn how to spend your money, how to properly plan your spending so that nothing happens by a surprise. And then there are other ways you can build money even for your children. The right apps to use, recommendation. We have gotten a lot of, in fact, I'm going to show you 2 recommendations I made that literally gave us money. I'm not going to post all of them, but I'm just going to show you 2. And then the support, of course, you get from me because you're going to directly have conversations with me. So if you're ready, let's get into the chat and see these things I'm going to talk about. Okay, before we get into the chart, I just want to show you this information. Look at one of our stock picks, AMD. AMD stock skyrockets 30% as OpenAI looks to take stake in AI chip maker. Imagine when OpenAI wants to invest in AMD. So look at this. Hey, this information, they are actually deploying up to 6 gigawatts of AMD GPUs over multiple years, beginning with 1 gigawatt rollout in 2026. See how news can push stocks. And this was the effect. Look at this. Look at this. AMD as at Friday, it was 163. Meanwhile, if I have to go to 1 hour, we were buying this stock at 159. We were buying this stock at 159. We even picked some at 154. So imagine getting this stock at 159 and look at the effect of one single news. This stock moved from 159, and in fact, as at Friday, we ended at 165. And then with this news, this stock jumped. Look at this massive jump. Look at this almost $50 jump. 47. In fact, when it was 227, it was like $53 jump that somebody is making off on one stock alone. Look at this move. Look at this wonderful move. And even though when markets opened, we started to pull back. You can see this pullback because people took a lot of profit. Some people didn't even know what was going on. They checked their app and they saw that this stock has really gone up and they were like so excited and people took massive profit. And that's why you see this drop from 226 down to 208. And look at where we are now, 212. So this is the beautiful thing about getting into a good stock and buying at a good time. So for some people, they will still ask me, is it still good to buy here? Yes, but it's better if you had bought it at 160. That's the fact. So this is one of the stocks that's printed for us. This stock made a lot of people money. And this was our stock for last week. ASTS is actually a space mobile stock. We bought this stock when it dropped to 48. This was the move. Came down to 47, but we picked it up at 48. We picked it up until 50. Even some people bought at 53. Look at where we are today. 72, right? 72. Market opened and we touched 72.35. And this stock is still going up. I still see this stock still going to 75 and probably going to 80. Now let's do a quick calculation. Assuming you invested $48 and you're able to buy 5 shares, and you bought it at $48 and this stock just hit $71 only, you would have made for yourself $115. You invested $240 and you made $115. This is the beauty of investing. It's not an overnight get rich quick scheme, but if you properly align, buy at the right time. Look at this. When I saw this chart, when I saw this pullback, I knew this was a fantastic opportunity and we cashed in on it. And this was a stock we had when we bought it around 25, 26, and we rode it up to 59.60 before it started dropping a little bit back to 36. So these are the kind of, when I talked about stocks giving us opportunities, stock can give you one opportunity. Look at this second opportunity. So those that missed the 36 had another opportunity of grabbing it at 48. And look at where we're here. See where we are right now. So that's why I keep saying, always invest in the right knowledge. Now, the stock that is going to change lives is QUBT. I thought about this stock last week. I keep talking about this stock. This stock gave us an opportunity. We had this stock at $16 when I mentioned it the first time. Some people did not buy it. It ran to 24. And then it came down to 17, 18. I still talked about it last week that this stock is going to do well. Some people may have bought it. I even told us that if you buy this stock and you ride it back to 24, 25, you make some money and come and pay and join the community. I even cracked that joke. But the question is, did you take that opportunity? So today again, this stock also gave us another opportunity. See, after running up to 20, 25, 24, this was Friday. Friday it was around 25, 24. We opened today and this stock sold off and dropped to 20, 21. It actually touched 21. And this is another opportunity is given because this stock, trust me, this stock will eventually go to 25 again. It's still going to break this 25 and probably touch 30. So imagine buying it at 21 and then you ride it to 30. That's $10 stock. This one alone, if you buy 10 shares or 20 shares, you can still make up to $100. So I'm just telling you that timing matters. Don't just buy because I mentioned. If you're not looking at the chart, you're going to get into some kind of trouble. So I just spot stocks and I look out for pullbacks. I look out for their down days. I look out for news that are affecting them. And I look at the time and we cash in on it. So I do hope that this particular stock is going to change your own finances and your life. If you don't know where to get started, please come on and join. The link to pay is in the description of this video. Do yourself a favor, make payments and get into class. You would catch up on the missed lessons and you have me to chat with whenever you have questions, concern, clarity. And of course, tomorrow we're going to talk about some Nigerian stocks, one in particular you should keep an eye on. So if you enjoyed this, you watched this point, please subscribe, like, drop a like for me, and please Let me know if you made some money. And if you did, I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. And if you didn't, please pick up this one and use this to